$120 million burned. That is the headline. And today we're doing the autopsy on Orbital Express. This was a hyperlocal logistics startup with a big promise: deliver groceries, pharmacy items, and specialty retail faster than anyone else. On paper, the model looked elegant: a network of local stores, a delivery layer, and a customer app connecting everything together. The appeal was obvious: convenience, speed, and access to inventory that big platforms often ignore.
But the fatal flaw was not demand. It was unit economics. Every order cost too much to fulfill.
Customer acquisition, driver costs, support, and operations all stacked up faster than revenue could catch up.
That means the more they grew, the more money they lost. And that is a death spiral.
This is what killed the company: a business model that scaled losses instead of scaling profit. So the lesson is simple: if the economics don't work, growth just makes the problem bigger. Now here's the rebuild. DensityOS is how we would build this correctly today. Instead of trying to beat Amazon head-on, it empowers independent grocery stores, pharmacies, and specialty retailers. That changes the game because the inventory is already local and the delivery radius is much smaller. Shorter routes mean lower fuel costs, faster drop-offs, and better order density per driver shift.
That's how you fix unit economics. Not with hype, but with operational design.
Now let's talk stack. The rebuild uses Next.js 14 for the web and admin dashboards. React Native with Expo powers the iOS and Android apps for customers and drivers. Supabase handles PostgreSQL, real-time subscriptions, and auth, which keeps the backend lean and fast. Vercel hosts the front-end and edge functions, so routing logic stays close to the user. And Claude API adds AI demand forecasting, plus a customer service chatbot, which reduces manual overhead. That matters because automation lowers labor cost and better forecasting reduces waste.
And when you reduce waste, you protect margin. When you protect margin, the business survives.
So the rebuild is not just a prettier app. It is a better operating system for local commerce. It connects retailers, customers, and drivers in one system instead of stitching together chaos. That integration is what makes the unit economics visible, measurable, and improvable.
That's the difference between a startup story and a durable company. If you're building in logistics, don't start with growth. Start with economics.
Because if the math works, the product can scale. If the math fails, nothing else matters. That's why DensityOS starts with a tighter delivery loop, smarter automation, and cleaner data. That is how modern tools change the equation: less waste, less friction, more control. And that is exactly what the original company never had.
A path to profitability, a path to resilience, a path to survival.
So if you found this autopsy useful, subscribe for more startup case studies and rebuild breakdowns.
We'll keep dissecting the failures, and we'll keep showing how to build them better today.
Because the best founders don't just chase scale, they engineer survival first.
And when survival is designed into the system, growth finally has a chance to last.